The biggest thing I hear from adults that hear about my course is, I wish I had that class when I was in school. Even though they aren't in construction, they just would like the ability to, fix a door handle or install a window or, add a little addition on their house or build that backyard, outdoor kitchen that they're looking at wanting to do. So, all those things that are desirable, but you'd have to pay somebody to do. We start off with a entry-level course where students are learning basics behind carpentry. The goal of the first-year students is for them to earn a NCCER core curriculum card, which is industry recognized. It allows them to get some training in safety, blueprint reading, basic hand and power tool uses, and how to use them properly. We also deal with material handling, so how to properly handle job site materials and how to store them and move them around a job site. And that's the big first part of our first year course, is covering the safety. The picture of a construction worker on a job site being dirty and going home dirty every day, that's what a lot of people think of, and unfortunately that's not always true. We just did a tour at UC Merced, and there's so many different aspects of construction. There's working on computer programs, creating blueprints, using CAD drawings, architectural designers, they're project managers. There's so many options you can go into, but if you don't choose one of those, you're probably gonna live in a house someday. And with any home, there's maintenance, from painting to fixing trim or installing doors, changing out a dishwasher, all those things that you might potentially have to call somebody to pay them for, with some know-how of how construction works and how homes are built, and that you'll gain from this class. It'll save you a lot of money in having to do that. In our current job market, there's a very big demand for construction workers. There's not much in the bucket in terms of people coming out of high school ready for the trades. And so if we offer that to an employer, they're scooping them right up. I had a student last year that graduated from Atwater High School. He applied for a carpenter's apprenticeship with a union out of Modesto, and he got picked up within 1 hour. And he's on a job site today. He's making $28 an hour after 2 months into carpenter's union as an apprentice. Those are real numbers, they're real jobs, and there's always work. There's always buildings being built or needing to be maintained. It's kind of like nursing. People are always going to be getting sick. That's not a job that's going to go away anytime. In this industry, you can stay local. The Merced Mall's being developed. You got UC Merced projects still going on. There's projects in Modesto, Fresno that you can commute to pretty easily. Also, if you want to see the big city and maybe get a taste of that, you can put in for a job over there and travel, commute to the Bay Area or anywhere in the world, really. Once you have your journeyman card in construction through a union apprenticeship, you can go anywhere in the world, and that's recognized. For students, getting the ability to build something and seeing it all the way through completion, they get a sense of satisfaction from that. It's hard to understand until you do it. Those are things that you can drive by, later, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the road and say, hey, I built that thing.
A lot of the stuff we do in this class is like hands-on and stuff, so you can use this in your everyday life, and also like in the future, if you have problems with your home or something like that, you can always use this. After this year, I'll be certified in that field, and that'll get me more opportunities in the future for new jobs and stuff.
Eventually, we'd like to get to the point where we're actually going start to finish on a house, and it would probably be on this site, something that's portable, or maybe smaller scale like a tiny house, but really giving everybody all the beginning to end stages of building a house. There might be a little fear that, hey, I can't do that. There's nobody in my family does that, or this is like out of my comfort zone. I don't use power tools or hand tools. You know, don't let fear stop you from any choices that you want to make in life. If it sounds interesting to you, go for it.